Hey, I hope you're looking forward to a good episode because we're going up to Tucker Ridge Outdoors with John Floyd, and we're on 95. Ed is in front of me. We're heading out. We're above Portland, Maine right now.
John's got a brand new lodge he's just built up here. Pretty excited to get up here and check it out. It'll be a week of bear hunting.
But we're going to be hunting over bait and trapping in this episode. And sit back, enjoy, and if you're looking for a great place to go, check out Tucker Ridge Outdoors on Facebook or on tuckerridge.net, I believe it is, on their website. But you can find him on Facebook, and his name is John Floyd. If you're looking for a place to bear hunt in Maine, we highly recommend it because John does a really good job up there, and he's got a brand new lodge. I think you're going to like it. I know we're going to love it. So, watch this episode, folks.
Tucker Ridge Road.
All right, well, we made it to Tucker Ridge Outdoors. This is John's new lodge. We've been excited to get up here and see it, so we're going to go in now and take a look around, give you a little rundown on it. Welcome to my crib. The entryway, and it's pretty warm out there right now, and John's got this thing very well insulated, and it's nice and cool in here. Got a bunch of fans, keep the air moving, keep it nice and cool. Little nice little living room over here. Streaming TV. Got his wood stove. We won't need it this week, but his deer hunters and stuff. Plenty of heat.
John is a writer for Northwood Sporting Journal.
He is.
And he's got quite a bit of his work framed here, which is nice. There's this handsome gentleman on the wall. That's pretty cute.
Pretty cool mount.
Yeah,
That's on my bucket list.
it certainly is.
Nice kitchen over here. All stocked up. For us and the other guys coming into camp this week.
Now this is a full-service lodge, but John has got this all set up so that in the mornings we can make coffee. If you just want to have a bagel and skip breakfast, you can have cereal. He's got a cereal display, bananas, just in case you want to sleep in a little late and miss breakfast.
Nice big bathroom down here.
Follow the arrows up here.
All of the arrows. Sleeping quarters. Nice little nook here. Hang out and chill. Read a book or whatever you want. Double bathroom upstairs. Full bath, shower, toilet, sink. John built this lodge all on his own, and he's done a very nice job with it. Sleeping quarters. This is me and Steve's.
Oh, look at that. Got a fan mounted on the wall.
Everything.
Beautiful.
And then another bunk room. Same as ours, just on the other side of the hall. Fan equipped and everything. Very nice. All right, so now we're gonna take a run, go down and see where the trap's gotta be set. We're gonna get a trap in today. And Steve's gonna start hunting tomorrow. So stick around here with us, Maine Hunters TV, and we'll be back to you.
It was all good till the Pickle Road.
The Pickle Ridge Road. How are you, my friend?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Real good.
Good, good, good seeing you.
Nice. The myth, the legend.
That's right. On.
Well, we just got the trap is all set, put a Tacticam in there, and Tacticam seems to be working. It sent a bunch of pictures. Let's see if they're, oh yeah, they're loading.
Yeah, it's us on the site.
Yep, she's all,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Right. Okay. Everybody comfortable?
Your hair looks great, Pat.
We're good to go. It's a smile. We like it. Perfect.
Alrighty, fellas. Welcome to Maine. Welcome to your Maine black bear hunt. Welcome to Tucker Ridge. Let me express my sincere gratitude for choosing Tucker Ridge for your bear hunt. I really appreciate it. I built this place from the ground up with my wife. I didn't buy it. I built it. I built the sites, developed the sites, built the lodge. So we built this for you guys, and I hope you have a great one. I'm your guide, camp personnel, me and my wife. Before I was a full outfitter, we used to rent a lodge. I had to hire a cook and all that. And I was the guide service, but I rented a lodge for you guys to stay in. And once we built the lodge, we became a full outfitter. So we had more camp personnel when I first started this. You guys have all met each other, your fellow hunters. We got people from Florida, Kansas, Maine, Switzerland, and New Hampshire. So we got a great diverse group.
All right, we're taking a walk in to see our bait for the evening. We get in there and I'll be back to you and give you a look at it.
I was born down on the river in a shack that we called home, and I'd roam those hardwood bottoms and I'd bring supper home. We'd go to town on Sunday, people shake their heads and smile, and I'd hear them say under their breath, that boy's just buck wild. I can run that river in the dead of night by the light of the moon and the stars. I can pick up ducks, breaking ice, hanging off my shoes and socks. You can hear me busting bucks and ducks for at least a country mile. I don't care what the city folks say, that boy's just buck wild. Still find me on that river anytime, day or night. I still roam those hardwood bottoms. My family eats just fine. We go to town on Sunday. My truck's jacked way up high. Those city folks get nervous. Is that boy's just buck wild? I can run that river in the dead of night by the light of the moon and the stars. I can pick up ducks, breaking ice, taking off my shoes and socks. You can hear me busting bucks and ducks for at least a country mile. I don't care when the city folks say that boy's just buck wild. They say I'm wild and woolly, they call me a rebel child. Well, I say true that city, this boy was born buck wild. I can run that river in the dead of night by the light of the moon and the stars. I can pick up ducks, breaking ice, taking off my shoes and socks. You can hear me busting bucks and ducks for at least a country mile. I don't care what the city folks say, that boy's just buck wild. You can hear me busting bucks.
How are we doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Doing real good.
Head chef and bottle washer. I wish this camera had smell-o-vision. So this is John's setup. He's getting breakfast ready for all the sports.
I'm jealous. He's got a Blackstone.
Yeah, I know it.
That's one I haven't got yet.
Yeah. We got potatoes and onions. Home fried. Well, fresh made this morning.
Oh.
Bacon, we'll do some scrambled eggs today.
Perfect.
Coffee's on for you guys.
And this is the mess hall where everybody sits. Pretty nice. Coffee station.
You know, Ed, this is quit your bitchin' kitchen.
That says it all in a nutshell right there.
I love it.
If you don't like the cooking, McDonald's is down the road, 40 minutes out
You saw a couple of spruce grouse up in here last night.
Yeah, I've seen a couple too. I was grouse hunting and I saw one in the tree. I got a little closer, it didn't budge, you know. And I'm like,
Something ain't right here, huh?
oh man, I got a little closer and then I saw it was a spruce grouse. There's a reason they're called a fool's hand, you know.
Yeah.
They're foolish. Yep. You're always ready, aren't you?
Yummy for my tummy.
Football players all started taking a knee and taking national anthem.
Oh, you're going.
I was done, and then the rest of them all started joining suit with it. I watch it if somebody's got it on, but I don't turn it on and watch the games anymore. My son's a fanatic.
What's the ones I like?
Sports fanatic, so. Yeah. I watch hunting sports, that's what I
I
like.
do. We have a lot of opportunities.
There you go, my friend.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're very welcome.
Listen.
Headed over to the butcher to pick up a bear that a client got with John last week. The Flying Dutchman's got the new record in camp.
Show me they're close.
Hey Patrick, how's it going?
Perfect. How are you doing? Good. I had some bear meat from last year. That was perfect.
Yeah, good,
Yes, yeah.
good. So I got a story to tell you about your bear.
Yes.
His body shows that he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Marks here, all along his forearms,
Yeah, and the ear. I saw the ear
Yeah.
was good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
scar on his head,
Yes.
puncture in his side,
Okay.
and then on his back, right here by his hip, there was a place like this that was older.
A bite.
That, yeah, something did him in, you know, and so his spine was like kind of grown together a little bit, so I don't think I hit or what.
Oh, maybe
But, so it was a very old wound, and so all the way through the fat, right down into the meat.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, I don't know, so his body tells me he was a fighter.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see when the results come back next year how old he is. You know,
Yeah.
when the tooth sample goes in.
Right.
It'd be interesting to see because I think he's an older bear.
I would say, so my thought is that he must be challenging another bear that size.
Yeah, we've got a few more like that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So he wants to be the dominant one, and
Well, if he wasn't the biggest one, somebody's going to have an exciting weekend.
right, so that's what I'm thinking, you know, he's not taking on any little bear
No.
to have his arm bruised all up, you know, his forearms.
Yeah.
Oh, those were new.
Those were new.
Ah.
Oh, yes, very new.
Oh, there's a big one.
Yeah, and this one here on the side was new.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, it definitely wasn't a gunshot,
Yeah.
right? Yours went, you know,
Yeah.
right, and then out
Yeah.
there, so this one was down here near the rib, and it had punctured one of the, in between the rib. So something got him hard.
Oh, yummy.
So here's your tag.
Oh, nice.
Stays with the meat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
I got
tenderloin, that's the
That's
money
cute.
shot right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
steak, there's your back strap and tenderloin, and then the rest is burger.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll see you next year.
All right, perfect. You're old, so this is as far as we can go.
I'm looking.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
West sell your kind.
Come, Johnny.
That's it. Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys.
I don't think they're gonna all fit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the keys for the big freezer. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep, right there.
There he is. Good. Got him over here, guys.
Rose through town, hammered down,
Good job, bud.
on her way to Bagville Brown.
Congratulations.
Good job. He didn't go far. You were right. You were right on it.
We walked by him.
Yeah.
We went by him.
He's in a little bit of a hole. You probably went by him a couple times.
We went by him
When
a couple times. I'm pretty sure.
in the dark, they blend in.
We came in all around through here,
Yep.
all through this. I came in from the back, from the base up through here.
What she does with a gun and a bow, she's a hardcore hunting hottie.
Almost there.
She's a cover girl of the outdoor space. She's a hardcore hunting hottie, camo wearing, smoking body. Sin, that's for sure. What she does with a gun and a bow, she's a hardcore. She's a hardcore. She's a
In the truck. There's more things in these woods to fear than bears. Them bastards right there. You'd think a bear had you. Look at them crawling around. Sons of bitches. We take a wide berth around there. Don't think about shaking the tree either.
every year when hunting season draws near. The Peter boys, they start to demonstrate. Walk around waving signs, screaming in rhymes, and spewing insults in our face. They call themselves tree huggers. Well, I don't think that's right. When they come up to me, I'll use my freedom of speech, tell them what's on my mind. I'm a real tree hugger, no candy-ass youngin's gonna tell me that hunting ain't right. I take my climbing stand, my gun in hand, and climb a tree when the season is right. They call me a killer. Well, the good Lord says it's fine. He said arise, kill and eat. It's good enough for me. It's a tree hugger way of life.
Well, I just put a hurt on a bear. I don't think he went very far. We'll get down and take a look for him here real shortly. I got Ed in the ground blind down to my left here. Bear came in, didn't want to head to the barrel. He seemed like he was going to walk away, possibly go up to where Ed was, and I figured it'd be best to take my shot. So hopefully Ed got it on film. I'm sure I got it when it came by the barrel the first time, but we'll see what happens. We're going to shut off.
I'm gonna look for blood right here, Steve.
It should be,
Right by that log, right?
it should be right to your left, probably 25 yards and rain down to the first thing. It went too far.
Yeah, I got blood.
You know?
Yeah, come over here.
I don't have my lights with me, so.
I got him. I got one. It's all over this log right here.
Should have hit him in the front shoulder pretty good.
Well, it's pretty bright. Lung blood, probably. Here, take the light. You follow it. I'll follow with your camera. Let me get my glasses on so I can see the camera. No death moan, but he's probably...
Yeah,
probably,
no, there's no death moan.
Alright, you follow the blood moan. Yeah, I saw him before you text me.
I thought you might have, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I see him headed up the thing, I'm like, well, I hope he's going to shoot soon.
Yeah, I was really afraid it was going to go to you, so...
Got some, okay. Right there. That's long.
Looks pretty good right there, don't it?
There's more right up there, right in front of that tree. You got him? Oh yeah. Awesome. Hey.
We did it, bud.
Dude.
Can you believe it?
We did it. We did it. We've sat in a sauna for a week.
I don't think he's a giant, but it didn't matter at this point.
Oh, he's going to be a good eater. Good eater.
I said he's going to attack you. He's about the size of one mat shot, probably 120.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't go far.
He didn't go far at all.
He didn't go
I
far.
thought I heard him pile up over here.
Want me to go get the sled?
Why don't we text John or call John, tell him we got one down. If he wants to be a part of the pullout or if he wants us to pull it out.
Okay.
Okay. But tell him we got it covered and we know right where it is. So.
We'll be back to you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Alright, headed back in. Load him up and get him out in the truck. Now, gonna be a good eater. I was ready to wrestle. I told you. I ain't above it.
I think we can.
Can you see the light?
Pull him right down around here. I don't see that.
Okay. He ain't in there very fast, from the trail. He ain't in there 25 yards probably. Is it thick though? Are we easier to
We
just
go that way. We can go up and go in.
Yeah.
The way we went.
I think it's going to be opener to come right back to the trail there. Yeah, I don't think he's even that far. He's right there. He's 25 yards from the road. He didn't go 25 yards.
Come early spring, it's getting green. Fish are on the bed. Hear those turkeys gobble. It's rained in my head. The winterized bass boat. Here comes another year. Yeah, we command the outdoors round. We command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Come summertime, we're feeling fine.
Taking his winter nap early.
Flipping jigs in Carolina breeze. emerging morning till real late. Bonfires on the creek bank, kick back a couple beers. Yeah, we command the outdoors around here. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors.
Once you get to the edge of the road, you're just gonna have to bust through them greens because the whole road's lined with it. Right there.
Some lions and deer stand.
Right.
Fever starts to clear. Fill up freezers full of ducks, lots of tender
Phew.
deer. Yeah, we command the outdoors around here. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. So grab your guns and shells, boys.
It's not big.
Put on your camouflage.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Cause we command the outdoors around here. We command the outdoors around here.
On that log, maybe.
There she goes. The bear gods are speaking up here.
I'm in the Tucker Ridge.
This is Pickle Ridge. We've got a good heat lightning storm going on tonight. Right after we tagged the bear and the sky's lighting up. Nice.
It's just the nature of it, Steve.
Huh?
You can hold that up there for 20 minutes, the minute you take it down.
Yeah.
it's gone.
There's a deer, I got that. Another one. Hopefully not another one.
Big doe in last year's.
Yeah.
The first one was good.
Oh, good light show too. She's all tagged, I guess.
Yep. Well, there.
It was on its way to visit Ed in the blind. I had to shoot it in the path on his way up to the blind.
Is that right?
We had talked about it too on the way going in, and sure than hell, that's where it was coming.
Came in from behind.
No
and it
kidding. From
came in-
behind you.
It
No.
came in from behind the blind, the
The barrel, but come right up the trail.
No
And then
kidding.
it didn't. It kind of glanced at the barrel, but it headed up the trail right at his blind.
Wow, we hadn't had them do that.
And I'm like, I better shoot it now, or it's going to be visiting Ed real shortly.
When they come get cold.
But he was filming, so he got it as it was approaching him, and I.
Oh, that's really something.
Yeah. Well, we're here with John Floyd at Tucker Ridge Outfitters, and we've had an interesting week, a lot of heat, and it's made the bears go a little nocturnal, but John's experience has put two of his clients, and we happen to be one of them, onto bears this week. It's only Thursday. There's still another night here for the guys in this week, and but what you have 5 hunters on this week?
Yeah, we had Patrick from who tagged out last week is still in camp. Then we had 2 fellows from Kansas, one from Florida, and then the 2 fellows from New Hampshire.
So it's been the second week of the bear season, and the weather kind of turned pretty hot for Maine, especially up here.
Very hot.
And,
I don't think I've ever had remember a heat wave like this for the whole stretch of a camp. Usually it was a couple of days we'd get some heat, but the whole camp being this hot, that was crazy.
Yeah, and I think it was 2 or 3 days at the end of last week two.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
coming into this, so,
Yeah.
we had that blue moon or whatever the heck it was
Yeah.
last week that kinda shut things down
Yeah.
too, so.
Yeah.
That's bear hunting, and it's not a, it's, people have the misconception that, you know, you put bait out and you're gonna shoot a bear.
Right.
And, that it's gonna be so easy, shooting fish in a barrel, we hear these terms all the time. And
Sure, throw a couple
that
donuts
is
in the
not what
bucket.
happens.
Yeah.
You've gotta, do your due diligence and your time on these baits, and, the bears eat when they get hungry, and they come in when, the pressure's on them, or last night we had a major, electrical storm coming into this area, and, I think that might have got the bear that we harvested, for Maine Hunters TV moving, because he sensed something going on.
Sure. Yeah, I felt that barometric pressure dropping and triggered him maybe to.
Come in a little bit early,
Yeah,
so.
sure.
So, I guess we'd really like to know what brought you into this business, and what your, motivation to be a guide, and what keeps you going, John?
Yeah.
What do you got going on here?
Well, so, you know, I started as a guide. I worked for some other outfits, and as a young guide, you know, got some experience and stuff like that, and kind of learned the ropes, you know. And later on, when I decided, you know, a year later, to become a full outfitter like we are now, you know, we offer American plain hunt, so it's the lodging and the food here in the dining hall, and we do
Which is
hunting
very
trips,
good, by the way.
hunting trips, fishing trips, you know, and the lodge we do for DIY too. Folks can come up and rent a lodge DIY, go four-wheeling or snowmobiling, or they can rent a DIY for a moose hunt if I don't have a client, and maybe we're guiding somewhere else and the place is available, they can do that. So when I decided to become a full-time outfitter, I just noticed a lot of the places that I had seen, and a lot of places that I had worked for here and there, they were just catering to, most of the people there were pretty well off. They were wealthy people. They could afford some high-end operations. And, you know, I came from a working background, you know, I was an auto mechanic before I became a guide years and years and years ago. And when I came here to hunt in Maine, you know, was a bunch of friends that just piled into a little hunting camp, you know, we did the old-fashioned way.
We all did that, right?
You know, and
Yeah.
I missed that camaraderie and that experience, that traditional small experience that I had years and years and years ago, and I didn't see it in some of these bigger places. So when my wife and I decided to go for it and take that leap and become a full-time outfitter, we told ourselves that we were going to be for the working man. We wanted a place that guys that work hard all week can come up here, or women, can come up here and afford a quality experience. They can have the experience of eating in a dining hall and staying in a nice lodge and having a guided hunt or a guided fishing trip where, you know, for most people that work for a living, they might have to stay for a long time to afford something in some of these bigger operations. So, you know, we kind of consider ourselves like a micro outfitter, you know,
Exactly, yeah.
and we just tailor it to, you know, people that otherwise wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, because, you know, a lot of people, you work all year, 365, and, you know, a year, and you only have a couple of weeks vacation.
Yep.
You don't have time to do the scouting, to do the baiting for bear hunting
Yeah.
or deer hunting, the
Yeah.
scouting, time to put up the tree stands in the right location, and hiring a guide is the way to go if you don't have the time. If you want to be successful, you use that guide. He's out there, he's doing the stuff all the time.
Sure.
And he has a good handle on what the movement of the animals are, and the best times to get out there, and the best seats in the woods are the ones the guys put out there. And that's what, I see what you're saying about it. You know, if you're the working man, if he's out there and he's, you know, doing like we all did before we were guides,
Right.
and, you know, 40 hours a week, we just don't have that time to access the woods like a guide does. That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yeah, I mean, this is my job. This is my full-time job. You know, I live this lifestyle. You know, the highs and the lows. Every client's success is partly my success, and I get to be a part of that. But then again, every client's, you know, every mishap or every unsuccessful hunt, that's on my shoulders too. So I live it, I love it, you know, I love doing this. I'm a hunter. We built this place for hunters, by hunters. I built that lodge for my hunters, you know.
And you built this lodge. It's a big lodge. It's really, really nice inside. And you did a great job on it. But you and a friend built this lodge together.
Yeah.
2 people
Yeah.
built a 2-story lodge. And I know from building my lodge at home, just above my home, it was already a structure.
Yeah.
I didn't
We were
have
doing it
to.
at
I
the
didn't
same
have to
time.
go from the foundation up. But
Yeah.
I know from just doing the work I had to do mine, knowing, you know, going from the foundation up like you did. 2 guys, that's a lot of work. A lot of
It took
work.
us 3 years.
It was a total of 3 years
It
to
took me
do
3
it,
years to build, and that's from the time we felled the first tree that was on that lot.
to clear the law
I
and
dropped
get
the
going.
first tree, because that was full of trees when we started.
Yeah,
And we cut the trees. From there, it took me 3 years till the time we put the final banister, the custom arrow banister going
Yeah.
up the stairs.
yeah,
That was the last thing that went on, and that was the day before the opening day of bear season 3 years ago.
good for you. Good for
But
you.
yeah, it took us 3 years, and yeah, my friend Jeremy and I, he's a builder. He took the lead on the building. I did the mechanicals. It's stuff up here to get a lot of trade help. We're tucked away out here, and it's so we had to do a lot of stuff ourselves.
Yeah, it's a remote location, and I don't know. This town must have a family, what, maybe 50 people live in this town. I don't know.
The last census, it was under 100, but you know, it's funny. I never know if they're accurate or not, because I know everybody lives in town, and I don't know, there can't be more than 45 full-time residents. We got 2 roads, no stop signs,
Right.
no street lights.
Yeah.
And the last time somebody knocked the snowplow, knocked down the yield sign down there at where Tucker Ridge and Pickle Ridge come together, last time the snowplow knocked it down, we just didn't bother to put it back up. Everybody knows to slow down there. Everybody knows.
It's the way the community works, right? Yeah, it's different, totally different. I live in southern Maine, and he lives in northern Maine, and it's 2 different worlds.
No
And that's why we enjoy getting up here and doing stuff, and we'll keep coming up. I can't express enough to people that are out there watching what we do, Maine Hunters TV. When we tell you to get up and see John and come up here for a hunt, we mean it. It's a thing to do. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to have a good time. You're going to eat good. And you're going to be working with somebody who knows exactly what they're doing in the bear woods, in the fishing world. We've been out with you fishing. We've got an episode on Maine Fishing TV.
So glad to get you out here for hunting, you know. We've been trying to do this for a long time, and our fishing trip was just outstanding, you know.
And then you get COVID in the middle of it, and
Right.
that put us about 3 years apart
That's
of
right.
getting this done. So
Right.
yeah, so that damn COVID has messed us up for years.
Well,
here,
I
so.
messed you up down south. It didn't affect us much
Didn't
up here.
affect you up here. Yeah, the mask didn't get put on up here, I'm sure.
No.
So, well, that's good. Anything else you can tell us about your operation that you would like people to know, to how to get a hold of you and that type of thing?
Sure, they can follow us on Facebook at Tucker Ridge Outdoors. They can check us out on the web, on our website at tuckerridge.me. It's not .com, it's .me for Maine.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a full listing of our services. We offer 4-season recreation in the Maine Highlands, so mainly bear hunts in the fall. We offer guided moose hunts if you draw in the lottery. We do 3 weeks of deer season here with a combo hunt. We offer fully guided fishing packages, just like you guys are here. The guys are staying on American Plain for hunting. We offer that for fishing season too.
Nice.
You know, keep the fishing boats docked down on Junior Lake. We've got a traditional 20-foot Grand Laker for people that really enjoy that old school feel, fly rods. Or we've got a modern roomy 20-foot pontoon boat, which you guys know all about when
Right.
you did your fishing episode.
Right, yeah.
So we're a full 4-season outfitter. And in the summer too, between fishing and the hunting seasons, when the fishing slows down and we're not really hunting yet, it's a prime time for 4-wheeling up here. We have miles and miles and miles and miles of trails. Right from the driveway, both roads are access roads. You can get up in the timber, 4-wheeling all day long.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really would get up here and do that type of thing. If you're the type of folks that like to get to Maine and see the outdoors on your 4-wheeler, it's definitely the place to come for that too. So get in touch with John. You can find us on Facebook as well through our websites or through Facebook, and John's all over it with us. So if you click on enough links, you'll find John. If you can't remember anything about this when you get back on Facebook, but if you
that young fellow from New Hampshire, I said, "How did you find me?" He called last minute,
Yeah.
and he said, "Well, I just typed it on Google. We were looking for a last minute bear hunt. I just Googled you." I said, "Bear hunt in Maine, and you were number 3."
yeah.
So we're pretty
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work. He's got himself up into the Google ranking real well, and yeah, so you can find John without a problem. And if you can't, call me and I'll give you his number. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You got a large t-shirt?
What's that?
You got a large t-shirt?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Mike. You can throw it on my desk and just grab your shirt.
No, I added it. Probably will come up for you to accept it.
For your photo!
What do you think, fellas?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Eating lobster at Bear Camp.
Somebody's got to do it.
Doesn't get any better than this.